sieht sich spähend in das blaue Nebelland.
Wait a minute. What is this piece about?
Sing about, your loved ones?
Where is the loved one? Is it right beside you?
Far away.
Far, far away. Every piece is about how your love can travel through the clouds, through the mountains, through little birds.
Yeah.
But are you sad?
Not really, no. I don't think it's sad.
What do you think, Elena? Do you think it's sad?
I think it's more like hopeful.
I think it's like nostalgic.
I think it's nostalgic. I think Elena's right. I do think it's sad.
Okay.
Because he's obviously sad. Is he crying? Quite likely. But remember what I always say. Audiences hate a frown. When you're angry, that's all I do. And that's all he'll do. You're going to be a Verdi baritone someday. I can hear it. I've talked to you about this. You're going to be singing angry brothers and evil fathers. But you can never have anger in the voice. If I put anger in the voice, it stops the sound. The audience doesn't get it in the 5th, 10th, 40th row. I can think anger, I can say anger with my eyes and my posture, but I can't with these two little tiny twins in my throat. But never in the voice. Same with this, you can't show sadness in the voice. I had a great professor of mine, Stephen Lord, mentor, maestro of mine, say, whenever a singer cries when he sings, he's in deep trouble. Because the crying softens the soft palate, brings the larynx up, and you're crying and you don't have that space. Same thing, the audience cannot hear someone crying and they cannot see sadness in your face. Even though he's sad. Watch the difference. Auf dem Hügel sieht sich spähend in das blaue. No. Smile. Auf dem Hügel sieht sich spähend in das blaue Nebelland. Smile as much as you can, even though it's tearing your heart apart. A little more consonants.
Okay.
And the German could be a little bit more forward. Spähen.
Spähen.
Yeah. Your vowels are, the one thing I love about you, Ocean, is that you mimic all languages. You've got quite fine languages. I don't think you know how you get them, but you're a great copier of languages. But a little more forward in the German.
Okay.
Try one more time.
Auf den
Smile.
Hügel sieht sich spähend in das blaue Nebelland. Nach den Fernen treffen sehen, wo ich dich, Geliebter, fand.
Nice consonants. Stay engaged with the piano.
Weit bin ich von dir geschieden, tränend liegen Berg und Tal. Zwischen uns und unserem Frieden, unserem Glück und unserer Qual.
Good. Keep that chest out.
Ach, dem Blick
Smile.
kannst du nicht sehen, der zu dir so Glück entteilt. Und sie seufzen, sie verwehen in dem Raum, der uns teilt.
So you've got to go to that. Elena gave you, we are so blessed to have Elena. But she's given you that. You see that tension?
Yeah.
You've got to propel that in. Jabam, ba, yum, gadam, yada, da, 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 da. So accelerando there.
Okay.
Find as much rubato this as you can. This is not only the beginning of Romanticism. In my mind, Beethoven is the peak of Romanticism. I think Handel is actually the beginning of Romanticism. That's my thesis. I'll get back to that. Good job.
All right, thank you.
气和兮兮，千舟中流。今日何日兮，得与王子同舟。
One second, I'm gonna stop you right there. Couple things I want you to work on.
Yep.
Things that we've talked about before. When you come to an end of a phrase, keep that pressure. Do not use your pressure to give you decrescendos. What is a
Yep.
decrescendo?
Uh,
But it's not that. Think of it like this. Ba. Soft takes more energy. When you're singing properly, what is that? Oh.
I mean, that's like a decrescendo, right?
Decrescendo is just getting softer. So as a professional, organized, beautiful, shouting opera singer, how do we decrescendo?
Well, keep the same space, the same
Just
pressure.
get softer. In fact, it's more work. So I challenge you in the first phrase, and I love your diction is very Italianate, even though Ocean here is singing Mandarin. I love he brings Mandarin pieces to the studio. It's beautiful. Beautiful piece. Keep it Italianate. I don't hear any, and you have modified a bit of the Chinese language, which I think is amazing, to make it Italian, whether we sing Korean, Mandarin, Chinese, Czech. We sing a lot of Ukrainian because of Olena here. Russian. It always has to be Italian, and I hear the Italian vowels in your Mandarin. However, I want you to keep that energy when you decrescendo, and your E vowel is like this. Chi. How do you make an E vowel?
E.
Remember the tip of the tongue? Remember the sides of the tongue touching the molars?
E.
The only thing between the E vowel, which is the farthest back, and the A, which is the farthest forward, is the E vowel touches these molars here. Jaw doesn't move. So when you sing your Chinese E vowels, you cannot see, you have to see a space between your teeth, because that causes jaw tension, and it causes modular pitch problems because your vocal tract cannot maintain that vibrato. Okay? So make sure you have that space, okay? Try one more time.
Okay.
Two things, the energy at the end of the phrase and that E vowel. Look in the mirror if you can. Check that E vowel. Should have looked in the mirror before. Look at your hair. What the heck? Get a haircut. It's all right. It's all right. It's a baritone hair. Sam Raimi has it. You can have it too. Open the mouth, the teeth. I want to see a space between the teeth, okay? And energy after that phrase.
Did I just start?
Yes.
Okay.
今夕何夕兮，千舟中流。今日何日兮，得与王子同舟。
You hear that sound? Very good. That's awesome. Okay, do you hear the difference in the sound?
Yeah.
You have to keep that. You have to keep that, okay?
Okay.
The most important part of our vocal tract is our mouth being open. What would a trumpet? You know, when you have a trumpet and they put a sound modulator on it, they were
Mute. I think, yeah.
There you go. Thank you. That's why I learn everything every day. But when you put a mute on a trumpet, that's because the embouchure of the trumpet, the space of that bell, is blocked. So if you use and you sing like this, then you're blocking most of the sound that you create back there in that beautiful space you have.
Okay.
Great, good job.
All right.
Okay. Head back, chest out, leaning on both because you're anchored. Yeah, be careful those shoulders moving forward. Okay. Awesome. Great. Open the jaw much more and do this for me, Ocean. Make that embouchure open up, just like a trumpet. We need that much more opened up. How can you fill a 1,000-seat theater if you're watch this my sound. And don't let that jaw move. That's cypress stick. From the bottom. Up high. Come on, you baritone. Ready, now go. Your diaphragm's weak. It's the most. So tell me the good muscles and the bad muscles.
Diaphragm.
Yep.
Soft palate.
Soft palate. Yep. Tip of the tongue.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Work that diaphragm. When you're born as a baby, the first muscle you move is your diaphragm.
Okay.
Breathe like you're a baby sitting on the ground and breathe nice and deep. Don't engage those shoulders. You usually don't, but I don't find that you're breathing strong enough. So we're going to strengthen that diaphragm a bit.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Mouth open more. Nice. Smile. You enjoy singing, right?
Yeah.
Why do you enjoy singing? No, seriously, why do you enjoy singing? Crickets. Tell me.
I guess it feels nice to say.
Feels nice, exactly. Well, then you should smile. You're constant. It's partially my fault. You know, we're doing like a rapid blitz tech, but definitely, you know, even though you're concentrating on like, your audience never likes a frown or never likes to be angry. So yes, you can concentrate in tech, but always smile too.
Okay.
Singer always smiles, whether they're singing sad, happy, angry. Okay? Really powerful, that diaphragm on those breathing. Nice. Smile.
Ocean, how did Professor Westman recruit you to the University of Western?
So I think it was the year before I auditioned for a university program, and I think it was a posting online saying there was like a little mini class happening with one of the professors at the university in the voice department or something. And then my mom was like, okay, let's sign up, because it was free, and then, you know, to get like a first impression on how the teaching in the school is going to be. So we signed up, and it happens to be Professor Westman, and kind of just happened.
Great. And can you describe your vocal development and progressing career during the 4 years of undergraduate and the time that you've spent with Mr. Westman?
I'd say Professor Westman definitely steered my voice to like a certain direction that I feel like every professor have like a vision or like a sound that they are looking for from like a student, and I feel like the one that Professor Westman's got for me is, well, I personally kind of appreciate that sound too. So I think it's more of a preference thing, because I feel like many people have different ideas on how a good singer should sound. I think our kind of value on that aligns. So I'd say, yeah, he definitely helped me to get to like where I want my voice to be at.
Great, thank you. Now that your undergraduate is over, what do you see in your future?
So I've already done like 2 years of opera nova in my undergrad. Over the past like 2 summers, I've done opera nova. I've auditioned for the university opera program for like 3 years. So In the future, definitely looking forward to do more opera. I'm kind of entering my master's level of study, doing a 5th year in the university, and I also auditioned for the opera program like usual for the next term, and pretty much just looking at more maybe like young artist programs and trying to be more active in the, I guess, industry, and just steadily going forward.
Thank you.